Good evening, people. This is Jason Torres. You know who it is. I'm the blogging rapper. Why am I the rapper? Because I'm just the rapper. Anyway, today's video is special. Today is a Q&A video. I'm basically answering some questions sent to my email address from time to time. Well, I get emails all the time with people having questions, and normally I just write them, right in the email. But from time to time, I do videos like this just to answer them collectively. So I'm going to jump into it. Want to make one announcement though. Next Monday at 8 o'clock p.m. Central Time, I'm going to be hosting another live chat. Okay? Next Monday, which is November the 19th at 8 o'clock p.m. Central, I'll be hosting another live chat. So if you want to talk to me, send me questions. I'm going to be doing a Google Hangout there. So, jump in on that. I don't know how it works. I got to test it, but stay tuned. I'll get more information today to you guys about that soon. All right, so jumping right into the questions. Oh, one little update. Yesterday, made $141 with Instant Penny Network, and today, $199, plus there's another one that's supposed to be coming in later tonight. So, probably well over the 200 mark today. So, sweet. All right, questions. Here we go. First question is from Lauren. She asked me to keep her last name private. So, Lauren, here is your question. Let's see. All right. She asked for advice. I said, well, let me know what you need and I'll help you. So she says, well, the main thing that's holding me back is that I'm uncomfortable with the quote-unquote freebies. They all seem kind of quote-unquote shady. And I'm nervous about giving my credit card info and having my credit card possibly charged, and also about putting in personal information into some random Equifax report or the like. What was your initial experience with the freebies? Were you nervous, and did you have issues with being charged when you weren't supposed to? And then she has another question, so I'll answer that one first. Okay, so the quote-unquote, she puts it in quotes, the freebies are exactly that. They're free. Most of them are free trials, so basically they're free for a certain amount of time. I think the Equifax is free for 7 days, so you have to cancel it. I could be wrong. It could be 2 weeks, but let's just say 7 days. You have to cancel it promptly. Now, I actually was on the phone with a friend of mine who's from my church, and she just gave me a call, and she was kind of talking to me about that too. And the deal is I told her about Equifax because that's one that I did, and I told her what I did was before I went for to participate in the trial, I Google searched how to cancel the Equifax trial, and basically Equifax doesn't really promote how you can cancel it on their website. You have to find the phone number elsewhere. So I found it on some message board where somebody was talking about Equifax, and if someone posted the phone number on it. You should be able to Google search how to cancel Equifax or whatever credit monitoring program and then find the number. So that as long as you have the number, you're good to go. And I did not have any complications when canceling. The worst that I had gotten was they asked me, why did I cancel? And I just had to be honest. So yeah, they're free. They're free. The reason why My Cash Freebies needs your credit card information is basically, it's for identity. They're giving you money. Really, they're giving you money. So there's a lot of ways people can scam a company like this on the internet. By not having a solid proof of identification, you can easily be scamming My Cash Freebies. So My Cash Freebies, as a liability towards them, as their protection, they have to request a form of identification, and credit cards is the easiest way to go. It's just like if you're buying cigarettes at Walmart, or even if you use a credit card, they have to get some form of identification, which is usually your driver's license. So in this case, a credit card suffices for an online transaction as a form of identification. See what I'm saying? So they really need to have that on file. I did it, and I've never gotten charged ever, and I've been doing this since June. What was my initial experience like with the freebies? Well, I did Equifax, and I did GameFly. I love GameFly. I love video games. I'm a gamer, so all good there. And then there's other trials you can participate in. Was I nervous? Yes, I was. But the deal is that when you take your mouse over the offer, there's a little pop-up that comes up and it tells you the details about it and how does it qualify you. So as long as you read the details, there's really no fine print. So I was nervous at first, but I decided, you know, was I prepared to be scammed a few bucks, 20, $50, to take a chance at something that could be legitimate and could legitimately pay me? So it's either, stay in the financial depression that I was in for fear of getting scammed off of $50, and I round that up, $50, whatever the trial is after the trial period. So I decided I'm going to take a chance, and I went for it, and I wasn't scammed, obviously, as you can see in my channel. So the nervousness basically went away. And did I have issues with being charged when I wasn't supposed to? Nope. All right, next question. My other concern is whether or not I really be successful in this. I'm not a blogger, vlogger, Facebooker, Twitterer, etc. Basically, I have no quote-unquote online footprint in terms of social media and the like. So I'm wondering what tactics I would be using. I'm not against creating videos and the like, but I am wondering if it's enough to create traffic. So I guess my quote-unquote question for you is, do you recommend this for someone like me who's not really quote-unquote visible online? And also, are videos the only thing that you started doing in order to get started? I.e., was it a video that generated your very first sale? All right, to answer that question, believe it or not, I am shy. I suffer with social anxiety. You can ask my wife, who's on the floor there. All right, you can ask my wife there. I deal with social anxiety. I always have. Out in school, I was quiet, shy. I sweat. I mean, it's ridiculous. By the grace of God, I've been able to carry on a rap career and perform in front of people. Now it's at the point where I could perform in front of people, but when it comes to one-on-one, I am totally scared. And so everybody has to start somewhere. I wasn't always a video blogger, vlogger, Facebooker, Twitterer, or whatever. I wasn't. We all start from somewhere. And yeah, I question myself all the time, wondering if I was going to be successful at it. I wasn't sure. I didn't see anything for the first 4 weeks, personally. That's my personal experience. So you got to start somewhere. I mean, the best I could tell you is just jump in. Like you do, if when you're about to jump into a pool, you know it's going to be cold. And you know the first dip of your toes is going to be cold and chilling. So best thing to do is just dive in. That's the easiest, most comfortable, well, not comfortable at first, but it's the best way to get in is to dive in. So, and really, here's the thing that will ease your mind. You're not trying to convince anybody of anything. You're not trying to sell them anything. There's nothing to sell. All you're doing is what I'm doing, which is just being myself. I also tend to stutter. So in case you may not be paying attention to it, but if you go through many of my videos, I stutter quite a bit. There's no script. I have no script. I'm just speaking my mind. That's all that you need to do. That's it. And you're good to go. Was it enough to generate traffic? There's different ways to make this work. For me, it was definitely my YouTube. I did start Empower Network at the same time, so I was blogging every day as well as making a video every other day. But really, I think my first sale of Empower Network and my first completed referral was all a result of my YouTube channel. Now that's my story, and it's worked for several people too, which is why I'm recommending it to, hey, if you want to, at least yield my results, do what I'm doing. But I mean, there's no promise. The best I could tell you is just do it. You got nothing to lose. You know what I'm saying? But you could just go through my channel, look at when I first started back in June till now, where I was making like $20 a week to now $100 a day. I mean, all you have to do is just do it, be consistent, and don't let discouragement get in the way. If you don't see any results in the first few weeks, that's okay. I didn't see anything for 4 weeks. So, rebuke discouragement and just keep doing it. I'm going to make this a two-parter because I'm almost out of time. But that was Lauren, and hope I answered you correctly. If you have any more questions, feel free to email me. I'll come back with a quick part 2, and then I'll wrap it up. Peace.